What's up, everybody? This is Ragnar, and I'm here with
Light.
And Dusty.
And welcome to the. I don't even know what number we're on. But welcome to LDR
Number
calls.
5. I think this is number 5.
Something like that.
This is a semi-regular podcast for our viewers. If we maintain
All
this
20
schedule.
of you.
Yes, all 20 of you.
When we're lucky, all 20 of you.
Yeah.
Our usual luck usually goes around what, 5?
Yeah.
Actually, there was a guy who. Oh no, there was a guy who commented on one of my videos who said, like, you should be more confident about the amount of people watching your videos.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll be confident. 10.
All 10 of you, yeah.
I love all 10 of you. What up?
I'll be even more confident. 11.
There we go.
All 11 of you. We really appreciate it.
Than both of you. 11 and a half.
I
don't know how you can half it, but okay.
So it just gets cut in half
Yes,
and just watch it?
That is exactly what I meant.
Jesus Christ, this music's going nuts.
Alright.
Actually, this is kind of weird music to play for this particular video. It's like, whenever you watch like a war movie and it has like the the violence and stuff, it's like that. The music's going nuts. So anyways, how you guys been?
Good.
I've been very busy with stuff that's not Dusty controllers, unfortunately.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll just continue on then.
Yeah. What about you, Sid?
Nothing really. I've just been screwing around. I'm about to move. That's about that.
You got level 30 on League. That's pretty.
I got level 30 on League. Too bad I barely got level 30. I just scraped by on the last game. Because freaking, I kept getting ganked up top with Timo. Like freaking.
Who was ganking?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was Master Yi and. No, I'm sorry. I was going up against the Natrox and Master Yi kept ganking me.
It's okay, Sydney. If I were there, I would have been watching your asshole. It's okay.
Yeah, because we always go duo top. I was solo top.
Because people insist they need a jungler. We've beaten games without a jungler.
Dude, I played games where it was 4-on-5, and the 5 lost.
It happened to us a couple days ago.
Yeah, it happened to me recently. 4 people just hit up top, and so it was 4 people. Enemy team had 4 people. My team had 5. I went top, and I saw that there was 4 people, so I didn't fight them or anything. 2 other people came up to help me, and yeah, we kept getting killed, but we were pushing them back. My other teammates, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to go into the freaking jungle instead of actually pushing a lane where there was no one freaking in the lanes.
Is that the game with Echo?
No, it wasn't the game with Echo. It was the game before the game with Echo. Echo was just freaking retarded.
That's what we call it now. The game with Echo.
The game with Echo. I'm playing Warwick. There was my Echo and the opponent's Echo were in mid. They both had relatively high health. I went in and I attacked freaking the enemy Echo from behind, so my Echo can help me gank him. I attacked and started running. I was like, okay, come on, Echo. He's getting kind of close to me. Echo, come on, man. I'm not playing around. Freaking help me out. I realized he teleported back to the Nexus. And I ended up getting killed.
Oh, good times. Good times.
Long story short, don't play League.
But we still play it anyways.
Yeah, because I'm a freaking glutton for punishment. You'll find me in the future in a BDSM club, freaking, like, buckled up on the wall, freaking thumbtacks all over my stomach, and getting choked at the same time.
That's an interesting turn of events.
Alright, fine. They're throwing knives at my freaking Johnson. Is that better?
Actually, maybe we could segue this into one of our topics.
Actually, yeah, we can. Speaking of getting our Johnsons cut off, let's talk about Samus being a transvestite.
Yeah. I just found this out today, so they're gonna do most of the talking.
No, we talked about it before, man.
Not as far as you guys know.
Yeah, because we actually picked up and read the article. Alright, so you know what, this is gonna be on I'm gonna read this word for word over on Encyclopedia Dramatica. So there's about a 1% margin of error that this completely screwed up. Don't worry, it's about 99% true. After hitching their wagon, alright, this is on the Mary Sue's page if you want to follow along. It's on the part where it says Sammy's. Sammy. Yeah, I've been watching Sammy Classic Sonic fan. Freaking!
What the frick?
Oh god. If only he was a little bit older, we could do all the commentaries in the world about him.
Wait.
What?
When he gets older, we can.
No, he's already 18, if I remember correctly. But he was 15 during the videos, and if he if he never came out and said, I'm 15, everybody would think he's 2.
Exactly.
Doesn't necessarily help that his voice is somehow, like, 15 octaves higher than mine.
Yeah.
Freaking... he could... Hey, since he likes Sonic so much, he could be the voice actor for Tails.
Yeah.
Granted, if he played Tails, no one would be able to hear him.
I feel like he'd be more appropriate for the voice actor of Charmy the Bee.
I actually forgot about Charmy.
Yeah, everyone forgets about, like...
His voice is high enough for Cream.
That's true.
The only only person anybody remembers from the Chaotix, besides Knuckles, is
Mighty?
The freaking Gator.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Vex.
Yeah, Vector. Freaking, I love that thing. In freaking Heroes, he can kill people with his stomach. Alright, anyways. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically, Brianna Wu, if you don't know who Brianna Wu is,
Reddit person.
Nah, I don't know if she's a Reddit person or not, but...
I thought she ran Reddit for a while. Was that someone else?
Nah, you're thinking about Ellen Powell.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Anyways, Brianna Wu, when the whole Gamergate thing started, that's a topic for a different day, because there's so much to talk about with Gamergate. Anyways, Brianna
Not
Wu...
your shield.
Yeah, we're not your shield, guys. Alright, so she's an anti-Gamergator, and, she is pretty freaking nuts. Like, she ended up... What was it? She's also transgender, but that's not the reason why she's nuts. That's more or less proof why she is nuts. But, anyways. So, Brianna Wu... There was, like, a murder that happened where, like, a lady got killed, and the person who killed her ended up taking pictures of it, put it on 4chan. She took this opportunity to be all like, oh my god, guys, it's about harassment, I'm gonna get killed in the future. That freaking thing had nothing to do with you. Why the crap are you thinking it's gonna kill you? But, anyways, she constantly pushed the narrative about that. She's a typical social justice warrior type person.
Yes.
I don't want to call her a social justice warrior because I'm pretty sure even SJWs look at her and say, dear God, she's not one of us. But then again, there are the same people that go around trying to, saying, other kids is, other kin and, headmates are a real thing, guys. Actually, I did a test about checker privilege thing the other day. Alright, so I went through it.
Oh, I'm curious now.
I went through it normally. Like, I put in all the true answers. Well, actually, if you guys want to, let's do it together.
Okay.
Alright.
There's no
Asian.
there's a kinship
Yeah,
part of my test.
That freaking that's.
I'm human. I'm not a kin.
At that point, I was thinking, wait, maybe this is a troll or something. But no, it's just wait for it. All right, male.
Your privilege level is privileged with a score of 95.
Woo! 80! I'm less privileged than you guys!
Middle. I'd say I'm middle.
I feel... I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I
don't feel anything, to be honest.
Legally, I am... Well, looking at a certain standpoint, I am probably the least privileged than you guys.
Why? Because of World War II? God, guys, that was 60 years ago.
No.
Affluent means like super rich, right?
Yeah.
I'm not super rich.
It has like a money thing on there.
Oh, okay.
Like, it say like 60K and stuff like that.
Buddhist.
But anyways.
Buddhist.
So,
like, I took this test once and I was like, oh, okay. Wait, maybe this is a troll because I saw the other kid thing. And I was like, wait, I'll just post all bad crap. Like, for the kinship, I'll just type all of them and see what happens. No, they were being freaking serious with this test.
Sex, male, yes.
So, anyways,
privilege. I am 80% privileged.
What? Screw you! Anyways, so... Alright, enough with checking our privileges. Yeah, guys, I'm so privileged. I'm gonna take me and my less than $30,000 a year, and I'm gonna go check my privilege with it.
Same here.
I'm gonna check my privilege with my hot girlfriend. I'm gonna check her privilege too. Checking about 12 inches inside of her.
I don't even think you're 12 inches, man. You're part Asian.
Alright, fine.
You're not 12 inches.
Fine, 2 inches. Is that better?
That is probably more accurate.
Alright, go screw yourself. Alright. So basically, Brianna Wu, crazy nut job.
And the co-writer is probably of equivalent nut jobness.
Oh, actually, I would say, alright, the co-writer is a lady by the name of Ellen McGrody. She may be even more of a nut job.
You know she's nasty when she has Grody in her name.
Sure.
She must have picked that name herself.
According to the article, it says, Ellen McGrody is a 23-year-old queer writer and gadget witch in Oakland, California.
A what?
A gadget
witch.
What the heck's a gadget?
And a gadget witch.
I'm guessing a gadget as in, like,
gadget
machinery?
witch. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it just said, she is a 24-year-old gadget. I thought that was like the white person of, say, Ratchet or something like that.
She made a Twitter post following the...
Wait, first, we haven't even talked about what the article said yet.
Yeah.
Alright, so the article pretty much said that Samus Aran from Metroid is transgender. Yeah, originally a dude who became a chick. And their proof of that was by a quote from Sakamoto Yoshio. Apparently according to this, it says he directed Metroid, Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, and several other Metroid games.
You know what my favorite Metroid game was? Metroid Prime 2 was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
But basically, it's a quote taken way out of context.
Yeah.
This guy said, any chance Metroid will ever come to the question is, will Metroid come to the PS2? And his answer is, it's about as likely as Samus actually being transvestite. And that's pretty much translated. I'm reading it in freaking Japanese. I can tell it's a joke. Even translated, it's still a joke. How they freaking mispronounce, or how they freaking, like, seriously, it's a freaking joke. How'd they take this out of context?
Oh, man.
Like, people are trying to argue it. Like, the people that are arguing it saying, like, oh, new half, like, because his exact words is, Samus is a new half. but people are saying like, oh, new half doesn't necessarily mean what's called transgender. I'm Japanese. Most of the times in Japan, whenever someone says new half, they're talking about transgender people.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still tell it's a freaking joke.
Yeah.
But apparently, according to Encyclopedia Dramatica, so I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but apparently the guy was a background designer.
Yeah.
He didn't even work on the character. Anyways. And then, alright, Carlos, do you want the co-writer?
I don't know if I have the link. I don't know if it's here anymore.
Right,
but
I'll read it then.
Okay.
Alright, so first, after the response, everybody was like, what? You two are a bunch of idiots. Wu decided she was going to go to Metroid, change the freaking, article by saying that she was a transgender person. Or that Samus was a transgender. Until someone found out by looking at the IP, just to see that freaking Brianna Wu cited herself in the freaking article. You know you are desperate if you have to cite yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm an authority figure on Samus because I obviously know. Deal with it.
Yeah. Then Wu decided she was gonna make a follow-up article where she's trying to freaking shame the readers. And actually some people say she was trying to shame the readers, other people were saying that she was trying to put all the blame on Ellen McGrody, the co-writer. Then, let's see.
It's the kind of friends you want. Someone will throw you under the bus immediately when the fire's on them.
Exactly.
People were trying to... apparently Wu then tried to say, prove his point. Then he tried to get people to shame Sakamoto, the writer dude.
Guy that said it.
Yeah, the guy that said the quote. They tried to get the background writer to shame. They tried to get the background writer to change Samus into a tranny. And then Ellen McGrody had a freaking Twitter meltdown. This Spoonie style crap right here.
She said the character Link, Mario, everyone was transgender. Deal with it.
Yeah. Samus is trans, Poison is trans, Link is trans, Zelda is trans, Tails is trans. Your favorites are trans! That's it! I don't care about canon. I don't care about authorial intent. I demand queer representation. And I will subvert and take away your spaces.
Tails is trans, guys.
I don't care. This is revolutionary queerness. This is dismantling the pointless colonial binary. You can't have this. I love it. I can't even make a joke about it. You'll read it, as long if you, depending on your position, if you read it, you will probably just start laughing. Yeah, I don't care if the writer is a freaking made it so all the characters are cis. They're still trans. Well, Mark Twain. Let's take Mark Twain. Alright, he wrote all of his characters are based. All of the characters are based off people he knows and stuff like that, right? That's what I remember reading at one point. So, for the sake of argument, let's say it is all based on characters. Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer, they're both trans, even though they're based on people who probably weren't. Probably.
I don't think
transgender was a thing back then.
Yeah, that wasn't.
There may
they're
be
still trans.
Yeah, they're still trans. Adam and Eve, both trans. Eve was a dude and Adam was a girl.
Actually, I thought I heard somewhere that Mark Twain based Tom Sawyer off himself. I thought I heard that somewhere.
That would make sense.
That would make sense. Either way, do I really need to say more about this?
Nope.
No.
I think I summed it up with your faves are trans, that's it. Oh,
yeah.
And this is revolutionary queerness. Actually, I want to know what that means. Revolutionary queerness. Like, the only reason why you're gay is because you're trying to revolt? What sense does that make?
It's an act of revolt against the social status of not being gay, I guess.
Yeah. I want to revolt, so Kodai drop trout, let me put it in your butthole.
If I have to.
I'm like, if you're gay, I mean, go for it, but at least tell me what revolutionary queerness is.
Yeah.
And
before confusing.
And before anybody's all like, oh, you're using slurs. First of all, quit being such a faggot. Number two, I'm quoting from this freaking person that I think, man, woman, I don't know. I don't know what she's supposed to be. This person's quote. Well, heck, I'll put a picture up. It clearly says queerness.
Yes.
Don't worry. Alright, fine. Here, I'll counterbalance the faggot I used earlier. Whitey and, Kimosabi. There we go. I don't know why. I like Kimosabi. That makes me giggle. If it makes you guys feel any better, at one point, I remember I was in a chat room a few years ago, and I kept getting called Noodle Boy. That was actually my nickname from somebody too. They just called me Noodle.
Hey, Noodle.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, I was actually eating noodles when they called me that. I was eating like ramen. What? I'm broke. Don't judge me.
We're all broke.
Yeah. Well, heck, we're in college. Well, I graduated, and you two are still going. So yeah, of course we're broke.
Yeah.
All right. So next we'll go with hashtag shout your abortion.
Before we move on, go ahead and put your thoughts on Samus being a transvestite according to this article in the comments below. Tell us what you think.
If you're trans,
more power to you.
Yeah, more power to you. But tell me your opinion on freaking Brianna Wu. Like,
and please explain to us what a queer revolution is.
Or revolutionary
queer.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, Bruce Jenner wasn't a hero. Sorry, I watched South Park recently, and that was the best episode I've seen of South Park in a while.
I saw two different, like, it was a list of inappropriate costumes. The first one is Caitlyn.
What?
Second,
yeah.
First inappropriate costume listed was Caitlyn. And Bruce Jenner as a gold medalist. I was like, okay.
Wait, I never really understood the whole Bruce Jenner thing. Like, he was, what was it? He was an athlete?
He was an Olympic runner.
Gold medalist.
Yeah. And then he decided to become trans?
Like, I think maybe a year ago. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how is he a hero. I've heard everybody's done it before. Or not everybody, but plenty of people have got a chance before.
He's a celebrity.
I think the idea...
What about the people who did, Matrix?
Oh yeah, one of the Wachowski brothers.
Yeah,
is now a girl.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that's why I really never thought anything about Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, whatever. Alright, fine. When he was still Bruce Jenner, I never even heard of him. When he became when he became Caitlyn Jenner. Crap, I can't even talk. I keep calling him Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner. There we go.
all the respect goes to a gold medalist becoming trans.
Yeah, I just kind of sat there and thought, who in the crap is Caitlyn Jenner? He's Bruce.
I remember.
Someone came up to me. No, man, he used to be Bruce Jenner. He became transgender. Who in the crap is Bruce Jenner?
Yeah, I only found out about Bruce Jenner a year ago.
I haven't even heard of him a year ago.
And I only found out he was a gold medalist like 3 months ago.
Actually,
go for it.
Family Guy made a joke about Bruce Jenner and him acting feminine. Like Stewie introduced Bruce Jenner at like a USO show. Yeah. He was like, "And now for the main event, and all you guys have been waiting for, Bruce Jenner." And then he was walking out in like a feminine fashion, and he's like, I think Family Guy actually predicted him becoming trans. There was like a post somewhere.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Anyways. Alright, well, we might as well move on to the next topic we got. Shout
it's
your
a hashtag.
Abortion. Yeah,
hashtag shout your abortion.
Number sign, shout your abortion.
Yep. I just call it pound sign.
I really can't. I don't know, like, I'm kind of in the middle with this. Like, I'm pro-life. If you want to get an abortion, I mean, more power to you. But, like, I don't know, just something about running around screaming, yeah, my abortion made my life 100 times better. Just like,
that just
makes me.
It's sort of like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
There are families out there who can't have children, and you're bragging that you got rid of your baby.
For some reason, it reminds me of, since we were talking about South Park, did you guys ever watch the episode of South Park where they do a wrestling promotion?
No.
I don't think I watched that one.
Alright, well, they started a wrestling promotion called Wrestling Takedown Federation. Yeah, WTF. It was... And Cartman played 2 different characters. When he came... One of his characters was where he would come out as a little girl, or a girl, and talk about who was addicted to abortions.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
And it turns out she screwed all the other people, all the other wrestlers in that promotion. And they actually got an adult to join, too. The adult was one of the abortions. I love that episode.
The adult just wanted abortion. Oh.
But anyways, like, I don't know. I really... Yeah, like, it's hard to talk about, really.
It's always a touchy subject when talking about abortion, because...
It's interesting how this came about, though. Congress denied the anti-abortion bill. And then people around the world...
Anti-abortion pill?
I assume it's...
Bill. And, I read anti-abortion bill was denied. And, then, last night I was talking to my neighbor and she told me about hashtag shout your abortion after Congress didn't pass the bill where you can't get an abortion anymore.
Oh, they actually passed it?
No, they said no.
Like,
because, I mean, there's
positives and negatives for abortions.
I mean, there's like you said, there's positives and negatives. You weren't ready to be a parent, and it was the most logical thing at the time for you to do. Well, in your opinion,
either way, like, there's times when you should raise a baby and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
If you're, 15, your parents throw you out of the house, and there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That you know what, like, maybe you should get an abortion.
Yeah. And
on the other hand, you don't come out 2 years later, go on Twitter and start saying, "Oh, the abortion was the best thing that I ever done. I want to get another one now."
That's just those stories aren't something you say ha ha about. Those stories are something that people would want to take to their grave because they don't want people to know that they've ended a potential human life because they weren't ready.
Yeah, well, the meantime, haha, my wife suffered 2 miscarriages. best thing that ever happened. Like, granted,
And-
one is involuntary and the other one is.
Yeah.
But, like, that's just, I don't know, like, that's the closest thing I can really compare it to.
But I mean,
go ahead.
I'm still putting my thoughts together. You can say what you're gonna say.
Like, I mean, it's good for you that you decided to have a choice because of logical things behind your life and stuff, but there's no need to publicize, like, oh, hey, look, I made a choice to potentially kill my baby. You should do it too, because, you know, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's not something you should be putting out there.
And like, if a woman was raped, God forbid, someone I know gets raped, and they got pregnant from being raped,
Exactly.
it would be a thing where, like I told Sydney last night, it's if they were to have the child, if this bill were to be passed, they were forced to have this child. It's a constant reminder of the time that they were raped, and it's always in the back of their mind. They'll love the kid unconditionally. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but
that's hard, though, both kids.
yeah,
Like,
and
there's also postpartum, or, postpartum depression and stuff like that.
yeah, so that which will then require psychological help later in the future.
Yeah. Not to mention the child support behind it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a 50-50 thing. If there's nothing else that you can do, you don't have enough money to raise the child, you're kicked out. Possibly getting an abortion may be the best thing to do. So and then wait later when you're ready to have a child.
Yeah.
But to have a child and not being able to support it is probably the worst thing, and is one of the worst things that could happen to you.
So I guess when it really comes down to it, I think all three of us can agree. The hashtag itself, we don't agree with, but abortion, we are all pro-life.
Yeah.
Pro-choice.
Or, yeah, sorry, pro-choice.
Yeah, pro-choice.
I apologize. It's been a while since, like, I thought that, the topic of abortion was already, like, over with years ago.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember in 7th grade, in one of my classes, we had a debate on it, and...
Yeah, we did. I was there with you. You were in 8th grade and I was in 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
It was a discussion about pro-life versus pro-choice.
Yeah.
And a majority of the class picked pro-choice.
So, yeah, I figured by now it would, like, I thought the debate over that was already done with, like, stem cell research and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another positive to abortion. Even though, you're aborting a fetus.
It could save someone's life, possibly.
Yeah, it could save somebody else's life. So,
So
there's that too.
Yeah. And I mean, I remember when Mr. Cusack brought that up. I shouldn't have said the name. But I remember when a biology teacher brought up that, he said,
go back and edit that out then.
Okay. He said, he talked about stem cells, and I thought it was the coolest thing that if you could extract some cells and put it into an amputee's arm, he could grow a little bit of his arm back.
Oh, really?
I think
that's what I was getting from the whole thing when he was telling us. And I mean, it won't be a complete hand. It'll probably be like maybe a longer nub. Yeah. But a person without a hand would want it as much as he can get.
True.
And then prosthetics. Now that we're in the time where,
time of MGS.
Yes, MGS. Where the prosthetics can now move with I think they put a chip in the back of your head or something that can control how it works.
I think it's in the muscle, like in your chest area, so you can move the muscles around.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I'm surprised about how far technology's gotten nowadays. I remember when in one of my college classes, we were talking about, we were watching the video on, robotics and stuff. They're starting to build not power armor, but power suits.
Oh yeah, I saw it enables the soldier who's wearing it to lift up to 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Excel running faster and stuff. So I mean, we're getting to that era, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Although I kind of got worried watching that, because they were saying, one of these days we're going to be able to make it so that the soldier could get out of the armor, and the armor will fight alongside the soldier. I'm just sitting there thinking, oh dear Christ, it's going to be Terminator again.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I also saw that it was the same little special, but in Japan and like retirement homes and stuff, they're making like little pet seals where you can like pet them and like stuff like that, or pet them and like talk to them and they'll actually react to you.
It's like rehabilitation seals.
Not necessarily rehabilitation, but like for old people because they're lonely.
Oh
like,
yeah,
comforting stuff.
Yeah, they're like actually talking to it. Hey, my grandchildren are coming today. Be sure to be nice to them, or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm probably making the complete wrong sound because that was from 3 years ago. But it's like a little cute little seal thing. Like if I was old and dying, I wouldn't mind having a seal like this. Actually, I probably would because if the batteries die, I might just go nuts.
But there's back to prosthetics and stuff. I remember I was on Amazon looking around, and I got to the MGS5 collection and the collector's edition where it comes with Big Boss's left hand and like a half scale model of his hand. And a question in the thing was, can this be a prosthetic? Probably not because it's a half scale, but like we said, advances in technology now, you can probably get one made to look like Big Boss's arm and be happy with it.
Yeah.
But
it's probably that.
Yeah.
The arm that they use that they give out with the collector's edition, that's probably more or less just for decoration, though.
The way I saw it is you can move the finger so you can make it so like the controller is being grasped by the hand, so you can put your controller and it can hold it for you, type thing.
But
so
I don't think you can. Well, unless you're like really small or something, I don't think you'll get your hand in it.
Yeah.
Anywho, screw it, we'll just skip around. On that subject, let's just talk about the greatest game ever to grace the video games.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Dang it, Koda, I thought you were gonna say 5. But yes, 3. I've really got no idea what else to say about it. If you play Metal Gear 5 and you thought, this is really good, go screw yourself. Metal Gear 3. There are things...
How about if they thought both are really good?
Kill yourself.
More power to you.
Metal Gear 3. Let me tell you about MGS 3. There'll be points where you laugh, where you cry, laugh again, and then cry because you had to kill an old man, then cry again because you had to kill your freaking mother. The end. Oh, and then there'll be times where you're feeling, I finally got to kill that guy. Because Volgan was a piece of crap in my opinion. Oh, and there's actually a way you can skip like boss fights and stuff like that too.
Really?
Like with the end, you don't even have to fight them.
Isn't it like wait 3 days or something?
No, not just that. Like there'll be one point in the story where you like see I forgot who it was. I think it was the Fear, right? Alright, Volgan's meeting up with the Fear in the end.
Okay.
Alright, so Volgan's meeting them. The end is over there sleeping in a wheelchair. Because he's trying to conserve energy. And if you want to, you could just snipe him there and kill him.
Huh.
I didn't do that because I actually wanted to do that boss fight, but if for some reason you don't want to deny a virtual old man his final wish and be a freaking bonghole or something, shoot him in the head multiple times right there.
I think Subsistence contains like the end's little adventures around in the Metal Gear Solid 3 universe where he's just like following Ava or stuff.
Yeah. I never
I think
played Substance.
Subsistence is just like an expansion pack, I think.
Yeah, that's what they usually are.
Yeah.
I never played that one. I only played the one on the not PS3, the one that came in like the Metal Gear high definition pack or whatever it's called.
That came with MGS 2, 3, and Peace Walker.
Yeah. Actually, I recommend it if you can get it.
Yeah.
2 is about not Mama, sorry, that's in Japanese. It's about 50-50. Because, like, some people are like, yeah, Metal Gear, I get to play as Solid Snake again. An hour in, nope, you're playing as Raiden.
Oh, wow, I can get it for $20.
By the way, just curious, was anyone fazed by the fact that they changed the voices for Big Boss when he was younger?
Judging from
Not really.
what I've seen so far, Kiefer Sutherland he's pretty good at being. He's got what I would have met since honest to God I haven't played much of the older games. I remember I played Revengeance and I helped Ragnar with 4 in one battle. This coming from someone who hasn't played the MGS series as much as Sydney here. Kiefer Sutherland seems to fit, for some reason, to me, seems to fit Big Boss's personality.
I was like, well, this is a step in a different direction. But, like, it makes sense because David Hayter is Solid Snake. And even though they used him in Metal Gear Solid 3 and the rest of them, I think it's okay that they decided to use Kiefer Sutherland. And he's good. He's fun. Like,
I didn't really mind it,
Yeah.
to be honest. I was just kind of like, huh. Why did they get Doc from freaking Young Guns to voice Snake?
or the guy from 24.
Yeah, then I realized, 24, never mind.
Who was Ocelot in the previous games? Who voiced him?
Ocelot?
Yeah.
I forgot who it
I
was.
can check.
Not Troy Baker.
Yeah, not Troy Breaker, I know that. Hold on.
And young Ocelot was... Oh, man. Oh, here it is. Josh Keaton.
Josh Keaton.
I don't know. I heard his name somewhere before. In the MGS2, MGS1, and Twin Snakes, it was Patrick Zimmerman. And in oh, and also MGS4 too. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So young Ocelot was Joshua Keaton. Old Ocelot was Patrick Zimmerman.
Okay.
Then they switched over to Phantom Pain or to Troy Baker. Troy Baker is one of those people I really want to hate, but I can't.
He does a good job at voicing characters. He's a good Joker in the art.
No,
He's
because
okay.
he freaking copied. He straight up copied freaking
Mark Hamill.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Crap, I can't talk. Skywalker. Dang it.
I mean, it makes sense because he retired, sort of, because...
Yeah.
Who knows, he might be in The Killing Joke, the new animated movie that DC might do.
Guys,
What up?
the voice of the Fear, he's in Transformers. He's in
Who is he?
Transformers Rescue Bots.
What the heck?
He's
I never even watched that.
he's High Tide, and in
Who's High Tide?
it's a kid's version of Transformers where they live in a small town, and
What?
yeah, they live in a small town. And there's a police transformer, there's a firefighter,
No,
there's
I
an
don't want it,
ambulance,
no.
and there's a helicopter,
No.
man. My next door kid was watching it. I'm like, wow, Transformers. Where's Optimus and where's
I've been
Megatron?
thinking, wow, shoot me.
And then in Transformers Devastation, which is a video game, he's Sideswipe, Scrapper, and Cloud Duster.
Alright, sorry, now I'm just reading what Troy Baker's done. He was Talion in Middle Earth.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy that Kodai wanted to screw in Tales of Vespera.
Hey, that was before I knew that Yuri was a dude.
It's freaking obvious it was a dude from the get-go. Like, I saw Yuri, I was thinking, huh, that may be a chick, but I'm thinking 90% dude.
He's Harvey Dent, Todd Two-Face, and Jason Todd.
I'm not even at that point. I'm still at, he was some character in Persona 4. This may be the reason why I hated him. He was Snow in Final Fantasy 13. And apparently he was in, he did some animes.
Yeah.
He did, Cory in the House. Full House. Yeah, I'm kidding. Apparently he did,
He did regular show.
he was Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
He was in Full Metal Alchemist.
Who is the
Although
Metal Alchemist?
Frank Archer.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe I remember him. Who was
He's
Frank Archer?
the stealth code guy in regular show.
Hughes
no.
replacement. He's Hughes' replacement. It's the guy that works with
What was his name?
Frank
what?
Archer. He's the guy that works with
Okay, first-
Colonel Mustang. After Hughes died.
For some reason, I do not remember. Ah! I did not need to see that.
What was it?
Frank Archer, pretty much plowing, very much plowing, what's his name? I think it was Hughes. Let me take a look. Actually, I got no idea who that is. It looks like Frank Archer, but it also looks like Hughes at the same time.
Hughes has glasses, though. That's the difference. Hughes has glasses, though. So I mean.
No, they both weren't wearing
Oh,
glasses. Although one looked a lot paler than the other.
I think I know. Okay, I think I saw the picture that you're talking about.
Just straight up rubbing.
Rubbing
yeah.
up.
The Marvel animes.
The Marvel animes. Yes.
He was great in Brotherhood.
That's cool.
Alright, too bad I never really watched any of these. Well, at least the English dubs. Huh.
Booker DeWitt.
Well, I'm done with it.
Booker
What?
DeWitt from Bioshock Infinite.
Oh, I thought it said Booker T. Witt. Alright, Uncharted 4. Great, I'm not gonna play that. I don't even like Uncharted. He's gonna be SPO the Chameleon in Mario and Sonic at Rio's 2016
Awesome.
Olympic Games.
Awesome.
He's Hawkeye and Loki.
Disney Infinity, yep.
Lego Jurassic World, he's the Velociraptor handler.
He's Shinnok, Aaron Black, and Fujin in Mortal Kombat X. Superman in Infinite
I haven't
Crisis.
even played that. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity in Mortal Kombat. They should have made Aaron Black and the gay archer just straight up nail each other. Actually, just let him sing YMCA. Alright. Okay, I think we're pretty much done with MGS.
Yeah.
So speaking of since MGS, there's a guy named Darkside Phil who plays MGS. Totally great gamer, I should add. Check out his YouTube channel. And since he's so totally underrated, let's talk about our next topic, underrated YouTubers. No, don't watch Darkside Phil.
Do not.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what would be better than watching Darkside Phil. Masturbating with freaking motor oil and a hedgehog would be a lot better than freaking watching Darkside Phil.
Well put. Well put.
Freaking throwing yourself into a room with a bunch of rabid cats, and the only way to escape is to run through a giant thing of salt would be a lot better.
Alright.
Anyways, underrated YouTubers.
Underrated YouTubers. We talked about this like a couple days ago or something. We mentioned that if you guys don't know by now, there's a YouTuber named Filthy Frank. Go ahead and look him up. His content is just the best on the internet.
Yeah, I love banging pregnant women. I love threesomes too.
Yes.
I've watched Magic Mike 6 times and haven't gotten a boner. What's that say about me?
I did get a bit of a hat chub when I forget what I said. When the one chick had her titties out, screwed the Mr. Stripper Man, Mr. Stripper Man, Mr. Chef.
I think we were saying that if it weren't for the fact that he popularized Harlem Shake, he would be probably the best, the most underrated YouTuber. But
yes,
there are a lot of other guys. For example, there used to be a guy on YouTube. His name was Dutvatan. He used to make a lot of Team Fortress 2 videos with, like, what's it called? Gary's Mod stuff. So, like, he'd make them do random stuff. Like, he'd turn the medic into a snail, and he'd be moving him around, and he'd be saying, Schnee, Schnee, Schnee. Let me try looking for an old Bigfoot 10 video. He doesn't exist anymore because his YouTube just deleted.
Before we continue, this is gonna be back to the whole Samus is a transvestite thing, but I just found a picture of Brianna Wu before this change. She looks like Alan Cummings.
Wow.
That's Fabulous Bloop right there.
She does look like just in general, not even before. She kind of looks like. Wait, Flint? Yeah. No, his name was Adam Lanza.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, underrated YouTubers. JT Sex Kick is good. I enjoy his videos. He does like, well, I'm sure if you watch like my stuff or light stuff, we mentioned him quite a few times. Jim A1 Jim, Internet Aristocrat, yeah. JT Sex Kick is kind of like him, except nicer, a little bit more reasonable. Like, what's the name? Jim's reaction usually is blah 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 blah. That's not necessarily true because blah 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 blah. You faggot. JT Sex Kick is blah 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 blah. But you have some valid points, but also blah 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 blah. And then he'll eventually call you a faggot, but in the nice way. And I realized we said faggot like 5 times in this video so far. I need to cut down on my faggots. Oh, I'm sorry. I seriously need to quit saying faggot. Oops.
Here's one of his videos, by the way. The guy that I was talking about. This is the one of them he made a long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's good. I'll put.
Alright.
If I remember to, I'll put like a thing on the bottom for it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna remember though. So
I think in general a lot of animators themselves are just underrated YouTubers because they don't generate as much views as like vlogs and stuff. Not including Ego Raptor. You can't.
What about Ego Raptor?
He doesn't animate anymore.
Oh god, that's good. I'll tell you guys the story. Alright, so the last video the first LDR calls we did, I mentioned that I'm subbed from Ego Raptor because the whole gaming I can't remember what I said. That thing, the whole Gamergate thing. I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna watch any of his videos because of that. I decided, you know what, I gotten over it. I'm gonna check his YouTube channel, see if he put up anything new. And you know what, if he did, maybe I'll take a look at it, see if he's improved over the years. I clicked on it. His last animation was years ago. He's only put up freaking Starbomb
done by someone
videos.
else, like a
It's
studio.
not even done by him. Yeah, he hired other people to put up stuff on his channel. Perfect. You know what? I'm gonna go get Yuzu to do nothing but Let's Play.
He'll be our standard
from now on. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Hiksu is another underrated one. Go check him out. He's my homeboy. I grabbed his butt cheek the last time I met him.
I feel like if he's watching this right now, he'd just be like, okay.
Hiksu would probably fly over here
would
specifically and put his foot up my rear end. If he did, I'd be fine with it. I'd bend over and present my butt cheeks to him. Yeah, I'm just digging a further hole for myself. Let's move on.
We were talking about underrated YouTubers.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I think if you told me maybe like a few years ago, video game donkey, then yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, he actually quit playing League, by the way. I thought people were just kidding about that, or I thought he was just joking about that.
He got banned or something like that, right?
Yeah, he got banned because he was playing a game.